welcome to the Ureka series by UNext. I'm Preethi Rao, and today we are going to be discussing a very interesting concept called the gender intelligence. Let me start with a story that I came across on a Netflix series. The intense discussions you see on the screen is from the boardroom of Bill and Melinda Foundation, when the team was working on a philanthropic project of establishing sanitation in a region and they hit a roadblock. A very critical observation done by Melinda was a game changer for the project's success. So the sanitation was actually designed by state-of-the-art designers, state-of-the-art equipments, and they were installed in the region. But one sector of the audience denied from using these facilities. Melinda observed that the infrastructure that was set up was not very convenient for women to use, and so was the location of where it was set up. So this small change in design and the implementation made sure the project was a huge success. This is a classic example of gender diverse teams. In an MIT study conducted on more than 192 teams that were working on real-life workplace problems, it was observed that gender diversity is far more critical factor to decide the success of the teams rather than the IQ of the team members itself. It was seen that gender diverse teams come up with far more innovative solutions that can be actually implemented to cater to real life problems. This is the precise reason why corporates in the last decade have been working really hard to hit a good gender ratio in the organization across hierarchies. A recent survey here shows that we have been able to achieve at least 40% of the workplace being women across 80 countries. So does this mean that we are almost reaching the finish line of achieving gender equality? What happens next? Do you think this is the finish line? If it is, why do we hear concepts like unconscious bias, microaggression, and subtle acts of exclusion more often of late? We've been listening to this as a very common term in our corporates and workplaces because we have gender diverse teams, but we do not have gender intelligent teams. So gender intelligence is nothing but how we transform our way of thinking about the other genders, how we perceive other genders, how we communicate with them, how we also resolve conflicts with other gender. It's very important for us to think of the other gender as a value add to the team and the project, so we can leverage each other's strength and work together as one unit to come up with more innovative solutions that caters to all perspectives. So gender intelligence can also be a term that can be often misinterpreted. So that is why I wanted to cover what gender intelligence is not. Gender intelligence is surely not taking sides. We are not taking side of any gender. We are not saying one gender is superior to another, and it is definitely not one gender bashing the other. So gender intelligence is all about respecting the gender differences we come with, especially with respect to how we think, how we perceive situations, how we respond to situations, and leverage our strengths in these situations and support each other in our areas of improvement and challenging situations, of course. As easy as it sounds, building gender intelligent teams requires constant messaging leading to mindset change, where we do not resist the gender difference and accept the fact that the opposite gender thinks and functions differently compared to us. We've had the opportunity, the UNext team, to work with many of our clients in helping them build more gender intelligent teams, and we've seen taking care of these 5 subtle aspects can actually help us in this journey. First, starting with busting the gender specific myths. So after we bust the gender specific myths, next step would be bringing about awareness of scientific facts that back the gender difference, especially the neuroscience. How are men's brain and women's brain wired differently, which actually affects how we respond to different situations. Next step would be understanding the root cause of unconscious bias, then identifying those subtle acts of exclusion which can help us actually prevent them at workplace, in turn bringing about a mindset change. So this is a very simple framework that we use to build gender intelligent teams. Having gender intelligent organizations is the way forward, and we hope this video helped you understand this concept better. For more such interesting content, stay tuned and thank you for watching.